Hi, Balance Gym. This is your Monday 6:15 Pilates class. I know we were just finishing up the boot camp there. The outdoor setup was amazing. We're taking it indoors for some Pilates tonight. We got about 45 minutes of Pilates. And then after Pilates is Wonder Woman. It's a dance class. So if you're looking for a mix of classes tonight, you've got the boot camp, Pilates, and dance. That's a pretty good mix. So tonight for Pilates, you'll see I have the mat behind me, and I'm not using any extra equipment tonight. We are going just with the mat. Nothing else is needed. No extra equipment for this evening. And we will get started with about 45 minutes of Pilates. Oz, I miss you, friend. Hi. So much more fun in person, girl. Oz is one of my regular students, spar, pilaxing. We are still working on a way to get pilaxing on the schedule, but we're trying to get around the copyright issues for the music. Hey, Rebecca, missed you at the boot camp earlier this morning. So Balance's schedule has changed. You guys have probably noticed that we're doing a kind of a complement between the free classes, which are still 30 minutes on the main page, and then the members classes, which are here on the members page. So I'm gonna give it just another minute for folks to join. If they were on the boot camp and they're staying for Pilates, this is your Monday 6:15 Pilates class. No equipment needed for today. I've just got my mat behind me. If you want to use a towel, if you don't have a yoga mat, that is fine as well, but we're not using any extra equipment for this evening's class. And I just got to tell you guys, I'm so grateful for these virtual classes that Balance has put on, and even the community that Balance is creating. It's been such a relief, I think, to maintain the schedule of the teaching and to stay connected to you guys. It makes things feel normal, and I think bringing us together, whether it's virtually or in person, is something that Balance is really good at. So this is your 6:15 Pilates class. Take about 30 seconds, and then we are going to get started. Monday 6:15, and we'll end right by 7 for Wonder Woman, who is going to start her dance class at 7 o'clock. All right, guys, well, we are going to go ahead and get started. And for this Pilates class, we are not taking anything in standing positions today. We're going to take entirely seated positions. So you can see I've got my camera angle down towards the mat, and we will be predominantly on the floor today, and again, no equipment needed. So we're going to go ahead and start with our warm-up. If you want to take a position on your mat, and our warm-up to start with, we're going to start from the floor, and we're gonna do some initial warm-up, and we're also going to do a little bit of stretching. I'm particularly sore today, so hopefully you'll join me in some of the warm-up stretches that I think are going to feel pretty good for us. So I'm going to have you start is by flexing your feet, so your feet are dynamic and active. Hands comes to the back of your thighs, and we're going to roll down into our Pilates C-curve and just find that initial abdominal engagement here. We're going to take our arms forward in front of us. We're going to take a deep breath in, lift, and then exhale to release. And again, inhale to lift, exhale to release. Now we have nice spinal alignment here. Chin is aligned with your spine. Inhale to lift, exhale to release. Just a couple more of these, guys. Inhale to lift. Again, feel the traction in your low abdominals. Exhale to release. Inhale to lift. Exhale to release. Grip the backs of your thighs. Roll up, take a break. We're going to take a quick stretch here. Go ahead, cross your legs. Plant your left hand on the floor. Lift your right arm up and over. Take this gentle side stretch. Feeling the obliques activate. Breathe. And go ahead, plant that hand back down. Other side. Lift, find that engagement, and go ahead, release. We're actually going to move into just a very gentle head stretch here, using that same left hand, very slowly, just kind of add a little bit of pressure so you feel just the slightest stretch in your neck. And exhale to release. Let's take the other side. Hand places very gently, just down a little bit. Feel the activation. And exhale to release. Nice job, guys. A couple more stretches before we get started. Let's cross right knee over left. You're going to take your opposite elbow, your left elbow, apply it to the knee. Spine is nice and tall. Think lift up and over, turn that head around, and just get a little bit of activation in your low back with that stretch. I taught this morning's boot camp, and I'm definitely feeling quite sore from the low back. And then quick counter stretch, guys. Stay in the same position and just counter stretch the other direction for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead, switch legs. Other leg extend straight. Opposite knee, this is your left knee. This time it's the right elbow. It places on the outside. Our spine is tall. We lift up and around, rotate. And deep breath in, exhale. And then let's take the counter stretch just to open our spine. All right, beautiful work, guys. Thank you for joining me in that stretch to get started. All right, we're gonna take it down onto our back, and we're gonna move into a bit of a straight leg crunch. What I'm gonna have you do is bring your hands to the back of your head, but I don't want you to lift and pull your head up. Your hands are just gently interlaced, and they're resting behind your head. We're gonna lift our legs straight up in the air. We're gonna take our toes pointed. I want you to lift your shoulder blades off the floor. Feel that strong abdominal engagement. And then just inhale and exhale. Inhale to lift. Exhale to release. Inhale to lift. Exhale to release. Now I'm keeping my shoulder blades off the floor for the most part. These are just very small. Inhale to lift. Exhale to release. Inhale to lift. Exhale to release. You guys starting to feel that shaking. Inhale to lift. Exhale to release. Ooh, I'm feeling for the boot camp. Inhale to lift. Exhale to release. Breathe, guys. 2 more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to release. 1 more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to release. Go ahead, bring your head back to the floor. Go ahead, bring your knees into your chest. Give them a hug. Just take a little rock from side to side. Nice transition stretch that we often take in between exercises. Once more, I want you to raise those legs into the air with our toe pointed. Our hands once more interlaced to the back of your head. Make sure your hands are not pulling your head up. They're just resting back there. We're going to add a different movement in this time. We're going to take a little lower down from the abdominals and then lift back up to a point. Lower down. And then lift back up. If you want more, guys, you can take this even deeper into this angle and then lift back up. We're still early in our workout, so whatever is feeling better to you today. I've definitely got some shaking going on. I'm loving these doubles. Breathe through this position, guys. You're doing excellent. Inhale. And exhale together. We're going to go 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. I'm also feeling a little bit of a hamstring stretch here. Inhale. And exhale. Let the knees fold down to your chest. Go ahead once more, grip the knees. And this time, guys, if you want to rotate your ankles and play with those ankles, you may not have done much with your ankles today. You may also take that gentle rock from side to side if that feels good as well. Nice work, guys. Deep breath in. All right, we're going to put those moves together. So staying right here on your back once more, extend your legs up. They're straight, the toes are pointed. You're feeling this nice activation from the backs of your thighs and from your low abs. Your hands come behind your neck. One more time. Take a deep breath in, and we're going to lift and then lower, and then lift, and then lower, and then lift. And then lower, and lift, and lower. Make these nice and small movements. Your range of motion is totally up to you. Lift and lower. And if the back activation does not feel good to you, you can just do the leg lifts if that feels better. All right, so say the leg lowers. Lift and lower. Here's 2 more, guys. Lift and lower. Just 1 more. Breathe. Lift And lower, collapse the knees into your chest, rock side to side. Nice work, everyone. We're gonna stay on our back for one more position. Well, that's not entirely true. One more ab-focused position before we branch out and add a few other muscle groups to our position. So for this next exercise, what I'm gonna have you do, we call these dancer sweeps in the bar ballet world. But what I'm gonna have you do is extend your legs straight and take your arms overhead. And we're going to take a position where we're going to once more activate both the legs and the arms by sweeping in and then extending out. Sweeping in and extending out. Now, when you extend out, try to keep your shoulder blades off the floor for that added abdominal work. Sweep in and extend out. Nice job, guys. Hang on for a couple more. Sweep in and extend out. Keep breathing. Resist the urge to hold your breath. I know it's so tempting. Extend out. You're doing beautiful, guys. Inhale. Extend out. Let's take one more. Inhale. And extend out. Woo, replace it down to the mat. Nice job, guys. My class always teases me that I lose count intentionally, which could sometimes be true. But you guys just did awesome work. Oh, hey, Vivian. Hi, guys. Hi, Anna. Nice job on that abdominal warm-up here. We're going to move into a little bit more glute and hip flexor activation here with a series of bicycles. So what I'm going to have you do, let's roll it back down onto our back if you came up with me. And we're going to do a bicycle variation here. For those of you who are not familiar with bicycles, hands come once more to the back of your head. Your legs are going to extend straight, and a bicycle is simply an oblique rotation from your elbow to your knee and back down once more. We're going to play with the position a little bit, so you're going to get a little bit of extra work in this bicycle position. So I'm going to have you start by just finding your best bicycle. Knees pull in, take a deep breath, keep your breathing going. You're going to extend the right leg, rotate over to the left knee, and bring it back. Opposite elbow to knee, and bring it back. Nice and slow here, guys. Extend, and bring it back. Ooh, low abs, extend, and bring it back. Stay with me for a couple more. Extend, and bring it back. Nice work. Cooking in some heat here. Extend, and bring it back. Beautiful. Extend, bring it back. Just one more here, guys. Extend. And just bring it back to the floor. Place your feet on the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to release. Here is the variation that we are going to do with our bicycle. This time what I'm going to have you do, we're going to start in that classic position here with both our knees bent. This time I want you to meet your right elbow to your left knee. Hold right there. Do little pulses. 2, 3, 4. We take this 5, 6, 7, switch to the other side, rotate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does anybody feel this? Other side. 2, 3, 4. This is 5, 6. Just one more side. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, return to your back. Nice job, guys. Quick counter stretch. Knees in. Little rock. Great work there. Definitely getting your money's worth. We only have one more exercise in this bicycle position before we're going to start some glute activation and give you a little bit of a break from your abs, so they'll always be there. Here's our third variation. This is really where we're going to start getting some hip flexor activation. So once more, hands to the back of your head. Resist the urge to pull your neck up. Keep that nice, strong spinal alignment. Once more, we bend our knees. This time, the variation, you're going to rotate right elbow, left knee on the right leg. I'm going to have you pulse. 2, 3, 4. Breathe. 5, 6, 7, and rotate. 1, 2. Breathe. 3, 4. So good. 5, 6, 7, here we go. Rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just one more side. Rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Release it down. Nice work, guys. Did anybody else feel that besides me? I definitely had some activation going on there. Beautiful work. Really enjoyed that with you guys. We're gonna go into just a quick counter movement here, staying on our back. What I'm gonna have you do is plant your feet to the floor, have your palms up to the ceiling, and I'm actually gonna ask you to press your back into the floor. Pressing your back into the floor. You're trying to eliminate any space between your back and the mat. Hold for 4, hold for 3, hold for 2, and 1. Release your abdominals. Nice work, guys. This is such a simple exercise, but it's so great for building up work into your glutes. One more time. Here we go again. Hands face up to the ceiling. Feet are squarely planted on the floor. Deep breath in. And I want you to think about pushing your back into the floor, into the mat, into the towel, whatever you might be using. Eliminate the space between your body and the mat. This is 4, 3, 2, and 1. Once more, release. Take a deep breath in. We're going to do that one more time. Hands up to the ceiling, deep breath in, and push the back down into the floor. Eliminate space between your back and the mat. Resist the urge to hold your breath. It's so strong. Push for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Release. Nice job, guys. Good activation before we go into this glute work here. Now we're going to start this bridge glute work very slowly. We're really going to set up this activation. So we're staying right where we are on our back. We're going to again take our palms up towards the ceiling. And I want you to pull your feet in towards your booty as close as is comfortable for you. We're going to take a 4 count lift and a 4 count lower to find this activation. We're going to lift, 2, 3, 4, lower down, 2, 3, 4. Again, we lift for 2 and 3 and 4. Recline, 2, 3. Couple more. Stay strong here. We lift for 2 and 3. Squeezing the booty here and recline for 2 and 3 and 4. Again, we lift, 2, 3, 4, and recline, 2, 3, and stay lower down. Nice job, guys. Now we're going to progress into the next activation of that. If progression doesn't feel good, you can just keep doing that exercise. Nice and grounding. You could even take it a little bit quicker if that feels better to you. So for us, if you're moving on with me, what I'm going to have you do is go into some single leg activation here. So I'm going to have you extend your right leg straight. I'm going to have you take a deep breath in and lift that booty up towards the ceiling. I'm strong from my abs. My spine is in alignment. My leg is lower than my left knee. The movement we're going to do is we're going to lift up for 2 and release for 2. We lift up for 2 and release. Notice my flat foot on the working leg. Up for 2. Keep the booty high and release for 2. So good, guys. Lift for 2. Is anybody else shaking? Release for 2. Stay with it. Lift for 2. Find the alignment at the top for 2. Align your knees. That's where you stop. Lift for 2. Release for 2. One more. Lift, hold. Keep the booty high. Lift from your abdominals. Breathe. You're doing so good. Take it out an inch and in an inch. Out an inch and in an inch. Stay with it, guys. Out an inch and in and out and in. Roll it back down to the mat. Nice work. Beautiful effort there. Let's take a quick stretch before we do our second side. I'm also really feeling it as well. Let's take our left foot to our right knee. We're going to pull the right knee up towards our chest. Interlace your hands around that knee. You're going to take your classic figure 4 stretch here. Breathe, recover. Nice job on these. I know they're slow. They take some focus, but we're all about the technique. Go ahead. Let's take the other side. This is going to be right foot to left knee. Hands interlace around the left knee and gently pull in towards your chest. You're going to feel that nice glute stretch on your top leg. We take it 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead, put it down. Are you guys ready for the other side? All right, here we go. Now again, if single leg does not feel good to you, always option to double leg bridge. You can also take pulses at the top if that feels good, or full range of motion. If you're with me and you're going with the other leg, you're gonna place your hands on the floor, your palms up to the ceiling, scoot your feet in towards your booty. Take a deep breath in, extend the left knee straight, the left foot is still flexed. You're gonna lift it, breathe. Our hips go up towards the ceiling. We find the stability on our right side. That's where we're really gonna be feeling it here. The left leg starts from the bottom, guys. It lifts up for 2 and down for 2. Up for 2 and down. Notice all the space under my booty here. That lifting is really what we're going for. And of course, we're lifting from the abdominals. Everybody's still breathing. We lift for 2, release for 2. So beautiful. Lift for 2, release for 2. Nice job, guys. Couple more. Lift for 2. Find your strength. Release for 2. Lift for 2. It's okay to be shaking. Release for 2. Shaking is where we grow. You're going to lift and hold. You're going to align those knees. We're going to take the left side out an inch and in an inch, out an inch and in an inch. Stay lifted from your abdominals. You're doing so good. Breathe. Your abdominals are protecting your low back here because everything is lifting and getting tired. This is 4. You can do this. 3. Keep breathing. 2. And 1. Replace everything down. Woo! Oh, give those legs a little bit of rotation. Wow, I really felt that. Actually, let's go into a quick hamstring stretch here, guys. Lift the right leg up. Interlace your fingers behind your right calf. And slowly engage your hamstring through this stretch. Option head to the floor if that feels better to you. Again, feel free to rotate your ankle. If that activation feels good, you can feel it activate all down your leg when you do the ankle rotation for 3, 2, 1, and go ahead, release. Here we go, other side, lift, hands interlace around the calf. Ankle rotation if you want it, if it feels good. Nice work here, guys. And release. All right, I'm gonna have you grip the backs of your thighs, rock yourself up into a seated position, and we're gonna transition our plane in order to do some side work. How does that sound, guys? Oh, all right, here we go. So moving into some side positioning here. I'm gonna give you some options if you need a little bit of extra stability on the side. And we're gonna go into both some side abdominal work, and then we'll also go into some side complementary work. You're gonna get some inner thigh, you're gonna get some quad, some glute, all the positions, all the feels. All right, guys, so the first position that we're gonna do though is gonna be some oblique work. So a couple of options for you here. If a side plank, a complete side plank is working for you today, then you're gonna bring your feet together. You're gonna be lifting here from your oblique, and you're gonna lift your arm up and overhead, and the position will be to crunch together and release it out. Now, if this is looking like way too much, drop your right knee to the floor. Your right knee will be right underneath your right hip, and your right knee will also be aligned with your right hand. So you're finding that triangular stability throughout your body. If you're in this position, you're still gonna take your arm up and over, but you're gonna connect elbow to knee with this extra stability and then extend out. Those are gonna be our options to start, guys. Either option is totally fine. Hand plants on the floor, let's find our starting position. If you're braced on your right knee, totally fine. If you're gonna extend your right leg and find that extra strength from your abdominals, that is great too. Lift the arm up and over. Together, we're going to bring the elbow to the knee and extend it back out. Elbow to knee, extend it back out. So everybody's breathing here, elbow to knee, and extend out. Nice long lines, guys. Elbow to knee, and extend back out. Try to relax your face, relax your neck. By that I mean don't hold tension there. It's okay if your neck is strong and in line with your spine like mine is, but don't squeeze and try not to engage from the face. You guys are doing so good. Let's go for 4. Breathe. 3, Breathe. Who's shaking? 2. And here we go for 1. And go ahead, set yourself down. Nice job, guys. Let's give that right wrist just a little bit of a break here. Let's gently pull back into a forearm stretch. So nice and gentle. And then take the inversion on your wrist. Again, pulling back just nice and gentle on that wrist activation. Okay, nice work. Now we're going to stay on the same side, and we're going to move through some additional exercises here, guys. So this is still the right side, the side we just worked. I'm going to have you take your left knee. I want you to plant it so the knee is going straight up to the ceiling, and my knee is just, my foot is just about in front of my right quad. I'm going to have you come down onto the floor, and I'm going to have you relax your head right there on your shoulder. I don't want you to prop your head up like this because this is out of spinal alignment. You can see the crunch between my neck and my shoulder. Relax your head right there on your chest, and your top hand, your left hand, is going to plant in front of your chest for stability. Now, we are going to take our bottom leg, our right leg, and we are going to zipper that up into the triangle of our left knee, and then lower back down. Zipper up into the triangle of the left knee, and zipper back down. And when you do this, guys, you are feeling the inner thigh on the right side really working for you. I want you thinking about lifting that whole leg up into the top of the triangle, and then back down. And all the while, guys, squeezing from the abdominals. Squeezing from the abdominals, protecting the back, and of course, keeping the core engaged. So good, guys. Keep breathing, finding this inner thigh work. It looks so good. Lift and release. Couple more, guys. We lift and release. Notice my right flexed foot. Lift and release. One more. Come on, little surprise. Hold at the top. Go little pulses here. Little pulses here. Oh my gosh, does anybody else feel this? Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, woof, 3, 2, 1, and take it down, guys. Nice job. Now we're going to take one more transition on this side. What I'm going to have you do is stack your hips on top of each other. This is us setting this position up together. Stacked on top of each other. Bottom knee, which is my right knee, is going to pull up for a little bit of extra stability. So it is in a bent position here, and I'm going to be working my top leg. That's my left leg. Once more, my hand plants in front of my chest, just like I did on the last position. And again, my working leg is my top leg. I'm going to lift my top leg, and I'm going to start drawing little circles with my toe pointed. Drawing little circles with my toe pointed. I'm going the same direction. I can feel my glute activating. And I can also feel my low abs engaged throughout this movement. Beautiful work, guys. I want you to stretch that leg so long. I joke with my students about this, that if I was going to come over and tug your leg, I couldn't get one more inch out of it. Ooh, I'm starting to feel my hip flexor engaged as well. It's reverse direction. Take it the other way around. Breathe through your position, guys. You're doing so good. Stay nice and controlled. Breathing, focus on the breath. Take this for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Amazing job. Place that leg, rotate onto your stomach, and we're going to take a quick transition here between sides. On your stomach, guys, plant your hands up by your shoulders. Couple of options here. If your back is not fully warmed up or you have any back injuries a little bit like me, I'm going to come up into baby cobra. I'm going to lift my back off the floor, my chest off the floor. My hands are right here by my shoulders. If full cobra is feeling good for you today, feel free to push all the way up into that position if that works for you. I'm going to stay down in baby cobra just because of my back. Hold for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring it back to the floor. One more quick stretch here. Take your hands, interlace them together, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to lift our legs and our chest off the floor. Hold in that stretch for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring it back down to the mat. Nice work, guys. We're going to rotate to the other side. Now, I'm going to rotate completely around so that I stay facing the camera. Feel free to rotate to whatever side allows you to operate best. We're going to go through that entire side sequence one more time. Remember, it starts with the side plank. So Again, options for your side plank. If you're feeling it today, feeling strong, left hand plants on the mat, both legs extend straight, and you find your side plank position from here with the oblique activation with your leg lift. If that does not sound good today, plant your left knee right underneath your left hip, and we're aligned here with our left hand and our left knee so that we've got a full tripod going on of stability, and your position will be, again, reach, and you'll crunch from this position here. I will go ahead and take the full position. So choose whatever pose is going to work for you today, guys. If you're with me, extend both legs straight. Everybody's got their arm overhead, and here we go into that oblique work. We crunch elbow to knee, and we release. Elbow to knee, and release. So good, guys. Elbow to knee, and release. Think elbow to knee straight up towards the ceiling. Find that oblique work. Keep it nice and long. You guys are doing beautiful. Exhale to release. Inhale to lift. Exhale to release. Let's go 2 more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to release. 1 more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to release. Yes, nice job, guys. Just like the other side, take a quick stretch here on your wrist. I know we've been on them for a little bit. Go ahead, slowly pull the wrist back into that forearm stretch. You can take this into the floor as well if you want a little bit extra. And then when you're ready, very slowly take your inversion, pulling back the other way. Never too much tension on these. And take a couple of twists. And let's transition. Inner thigh work, same as the other side. We're gonna set this one up together. This time it's our right knee. It plants just over the left quad, and our right foot is right in front of the left quad as well. You're nice and stable here in this position. Once more, we relax down onto the mat so that we keep our neck in alignment with our spine. Resist the urge to prop up like this. Not good for your neck. Keep it in your spinal alignment. Right hand or top hand, if you're on a different side, plants in front of your chest. And once more, we think about zippering into the top of that triangle of your knee and then back down to the floor. Zipper it all the way up, back down onto the floor. Notice my flat foot, my flexed foot, it zippers up, and I come back down into the floor. We zipper up. Ooh, feel that engagement from the inner thigh. Not a muscle we always work. We zipper up, back down onto the floor, always abdominals engaged. Zipper up, back down to the floor. Beautiful work here, guys. Inhale, exhale to release. Couple more. Inhale to lift, exhale to release. 2 more, guys. Inhale to lift, exhale to release. Do you remember that little extra? Inhale, hold at the top. Start your little pulses. Little pulses. Oh my gosh, do we feel the burn? Because I sure do. Pulse 8, pulse 7, 6, 5, lift for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring it back down. So good. Stay right where you are. We're going to move into the third sequence here, which is a little bit more glute work. So right where you are, guys, we start by extending both our legs and stacking the hips on top of each other. Bottom leg this time is the supporting leg. Your knee is gonna bend and your foot is gonna align right with your hip, right with your booty. The top leg is the working leg this time. Bring it back over your hip, and then our top arm plants in front of us. Once more, relax your head to your elbow. Resist the urge to prop up. I'm just propped up right now so you can hear me. Bring it back down. Strong from the abs. Toe is pointed on the top leg, and we're gonna start drawing our little circles. Drawing little circles. Either direction works because we're gonna work them both. I happen to be going forward, and I've got about 6 inches of space in between my leg and the floor. My arm is strong from the front, and always my abs are super strong here. Our abs are protecting our low back as our glute activates in this position, because as y'all can know from my classes, I often talk about when the glute burns out, it's the low back that starts working. So when you start feeling that ache in your low back, it's because your glute is tapped out. Let's go a couple more circles this direction. Circle for 4, circle for 3, circle for 2, And for one, reverse direction, guys. Beautiful work. Take it the other way around. Other way around. I'm really starting to feel that pinch right here in my glutes. Keeping my abs engaged. Keep this controlled movement nice and steady. Beautiful. A couple more. Let's go for 4. Let's go for 3. I know I feel it too. Woo. And there we go for 1. Nice work, guys. Woo. All right. Stay where you are, but just rotate to your back. Supta Baddha Konasana. Let's open things up. Take it to your back. Pull your feet in towards your booty and just relax your knees from side to side. Feel that hip opener. Should feel really nice, guys. Couple of deep breaths in. And another one. Breathe. And exhale to release. Nice job. All right, I want you to pull your knees in together. Pull them into your chest. Let's just take a little hug from side to side. Nice work, guys. We're actually going to stay here on our back for our next exercise. We just have a couple more before we finish for the night. Amazing job. All right. So what I'm going to have you do, make sure you have enough room that you can fully extend your legs. I'm going to have you start by extending the left leg all the way, which I could almost do. Extend your left leg all the way. You're going to pull twice on the right side and then release, pull on the left. 2 and 2. Keep breathing. 2 and 2. Nice work. Goes 2 and 2. Stay strong for 2. And 2, beautiful, guys. Engaging from the abs. And 2, it's really gentle. 2 and 2, you've got this. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and just relax into your chest. Nice job. Slight variation of that. We're going to go into a full scissor kick here. So we're going to take our legs fully extended. A couple of options on this one. If you want to place your hands underneath your booty, that is certainly an option for you. If you want to try to keep your hands outside, then what I'm going to have you do is same gripping motion with the leg. What I'm going to have you do is grip here for 2, here for 2, here for 2, here for 2. Nice work. Here, here, or if your hands are underneath your booty, that is okay too if this is too much for your abs today. And breathe. And breathe. You've got this. Go 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and pull your knees in. Nice job. Definitely some shaking going on. Woo. All right, I'm going to sit up quickly because I'm going to rotate for the last work here. We're going to go into a little bit of back work. We're going to end with Supermans. I'm actually going to take this position facing you on the camera so you can see what's happening with my body position, because we are going to take a couple of variations. So most people are familiar with Supermans. You're going to come onto your stomach. We're going to take our arms out in front and our legs are behind us. I've got about a foot of space in between my legs and equally about a foot of space in between my arms. Now the trick for this position, of course, is making sure that we keep our spinal alignment. Chin jutted forward is not spinal alignment. You've got this nice crook in your neck. So we're going to go ahead, tuck the chin. You're facing downwards. We're going to lift from our low back and our abdominals. We're going to lift arms and legs off the floor for 4, 3, 2, 1, and replace it down. Take a breath in, lift for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, replace it down. Take a breath, lift for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, take it down. Take a breath, lift for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, take it down. Catch your breath. We're going to go into a second sequence of that. Beautiful work, guys. Keep the chin tucked. Lift from your abs, lift from your low back. This time, deep breath in. We lift everything together. Try to get the tops of your thighs off the floor if you can. Holding this lifted position, we pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and again, we pulse. 1, 2, do you feel your glute? 5, 6, 7, one more time, pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hold lifted. Just hold. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Such nice work, guys. One more variation, and then you are warming down. So good. Last variation has a little bit more movement in it. Take a deep breath in. Lift arms and legs off the floor. Find your strength from your abdominals. Find it from your low back. Everything is activated around your torso. Take a deep breath in. We open for 2, starfish. Close for 2. We open for 2. So strong. Closed for 2. Think tension and strength throughout your body. Everything is activated. Open for 2. Close for 2. Hang on, guys. Open for 2. Close for 2. Open and close. Here's your last one. Open. Close. Hold 4. Hold 3. Hold 2. Hold 1 and take it down to the mat. Amazing job. Stay right where you are. Bring your hands once more by your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Lift into that baby cobra. Hold and breathe. Hold and breathe. So good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, place it down. Stay right where you are. If you're firmly on your mat, if you moved, feel free to come back to your mat. Let's rotate back to our back. We're just going to finish out with a few stretches and breathing exercises. Such nice job today, guys. Extend both legs straight. I'm going to have you pull your right knee in towards your chest and then rotate it towards the side. Find that hip opener, and you can gently push the knee away with your right hand while pulling up with your left. It allows you to go in a slightly more exaggerated stretch. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same leg, guys. Hook your left arm around the right knee. Pull over to the other side. Rotate away from the leg. Find that supine twist. Recover, breathe. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rotate back onto your back. Release the right leg. Let's go left. Pull the left knee up towards your chest. Then slowly rotate it off to the side. You can grip your left ankle with your right hand and slowly push away with the left. That really gives you the exaggerated depth of that stretch. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same leg. Right arm hooks underneath. Left knee. Rotate over to the right side and turn away from the stretching leg. Find that low back opener. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rotate onto your back. Last few moments here. Pull the knees into the chest. Rock side to side. And then transition, rock up into your seated position. Coming all together as a class, we're going to sit nice and tall, hands on our knees, shoulders back and down. Take a deep breath in and hold it a moment. And exhale to release it out. One more time, guys. Deep breath in, shoulders back and down. Inhale. Hold the breath a moment. Exhale to release it out. Nice job tonight, you guys. It is 7 o'clock. It is time for Wanda Woman and time to dance. I hope you joined her class. I hope you enjoyed this Mat Pilates class. We've changed up the schedule, guys, so we are here for Mat Pilates every Monday at 6:15. I'm also teaching the 7 a.m. boot camp on the free site. And I'm back here this week teaching bar at 6:15 on Wednesday. I'm also subbing the boot camp on Saturday at 11 in the members only group. You are an amazing group, guys. I hope you enjoyed the workout. Feel free to come find me. Betsy, Denise, all the Fit fam is on. You guys were wonderful. Enjoy Dance with Wanda Woman starting now. I'm going to sign off. Great job Monday. See you soon.